Aries. Listen closely, because what I see in these cards, it's not just a message, it's a wake-up call. Right now, the energy around you is like standing at the edge of a cliff. Your next move? It could either set you free or hold you back for longer than you ever intended. And it all starts with the Hierophant in reverse. Aries, you are not the type to follow the rules blindly. You're a rebel at heart, someone who carves their own path. But right now, that desire for freedom, it's clashing against something. Maybe it's tradition, maybe it's expectations, maybe it's your own self-doubt whispering, should I be doing this differently? And then there's the challenge, the Seven of Wands. Aries, you're in a fight right now. Maybe it's an external battle, proving yourself, defending your choices, standing your ground against opposition. Or maybe it's an internal battle. Are you fighting for what you truly want, or are you just fighting to fight? Because there's a big difference. Now, let's go deeper. At the root of all of this, the Two of Pentacles. This tells me that you've been juggling responsibilities, emotions, decisions, everything. You've been trying to keep it all together, managing, adapting, shifting. But for how long? Because balance is great, but at what cost? If you keep spinning plates without ever putting one down, eventually something has to drop. Now let's rewind to the past, the King of Pentacles. Oh, Aries, you've had a taste of stability before. You've been in a place where things made sense, where you had control, where you knew what you were doing. Maybe it was a successful job, a secure relationship, a place where you felt grounded. But now, that certainty isn't there anymore. And maybe that's why you're struggling, because you're comparing where you are to where you were. But let's talk about where you want to be. And that's where the Ace of Cups comes in. Aries, at your core, you want renewal. Emotionally, spiritually, maybe even romantically. You don't just want success. You want to feel something real. Maybe you're longing for love. Maybe you're craving inspiration. Maybe you just want a moment where your heart says, yes, this is it. And guess what? That moment is coming. Because in the near future, the Ten of Wands in reverse. And this is relief. Aries, something that has been weighing you down, you're about to drop it. Maybe it's a toxic situation. Maybe it's your own self-imposed pressure. Maybe it's the exhaustion of trying to do it all alone. But whatever it is, you're going to let go. And when you do, that's when everything shifts. But I know what you're thinking. What if I let go and end up with nothing? And that, my friend, is where we see your fear. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. This tells me you're afraid of imbalance. You don't want to be in a situation where you're giving and not receiving, where you're the one left empty-handed while everyone else benefits. Maybe you've been burned before, giving too much, trusting too easily, expecting fairness and getting disappointment instead. But Aries, you have more control over this than you think. And now we turn to your environment. And this is where things get really interesting. Because what do we have? The Fool in reverse. Oh, Aries. This tells me that something or someone around you is making you hesitate. The Fool upright is all about leaps of faith, but in reverse, doubt, fear, overthinking. Are you afraid of starting over? Of making a mistake? Or is there someone in your life whispering, are you sure about this? Because if there is, ask yourself, are they speaking from love or from their own fear? Now let's look even deeper into your inner emotions. And what do we find? The Page of Swords in reverse. Oh, Aries, you've been searching for answers, haven't you? Maybe even overanalyzing, looking for hidden meanings, second-guessing yourself at every turn. But here's the truth. Not every answer is found in logic. Sometimes, you just have to act. Overthinking is just another form of stalling. And now, the moment of truth. The final outcome? The Chariot. Aries, this is power. This is momentum. This is victory, success, movement. Whatever has been holding you back, it won't for much longer. Once you make that decision, once you decide to stop hesitating and just go, there is nothing that will stand in your way. But there's one last piece to this puzzle, the bonus card. And what is it? The Hermit. And now, the real wisdom comes through. Aries, this journey, it isn't just about action. It's about understanding yourself, about listening to that inner voice, the one you ignore when the world gets too loud. You know what you need to do. You know where you need to go. And now, it's time to stop asking for signs. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start trusting yourself. So, Aries, are you ready to take the reins? Are you ready to move? Because your destiny is not going to wait for you. And the road ahead, it's yours to claim. Please leave a like if it resonates with you. Subscribe for more insights. Buy me a coffee to support my work. Bless you and have a great journey ahead.